Hi everybody, Martial Arts Guy here. I gotta tell you, I love Halloween. As much as I love Christmas, I love Halloween. And one of the things I love to do is to watch monster movies. Now, this might surprise you, but many martial arts movie fans are horror movie fans. We're also musical fans. So, one movie I thought I'd review for you is Samurai Resurrection. This movie is about an evil necromancer that raises an army of dead samurais to take over the country, and one lone samurai has to stop them all. You know what would make this concept more badass? If that samurai was played by Bruce Campbell. That would be off the chain. But this movie itself is pretty awesome. So, without further ado, let us enjoy the review. Our movie begins with a group of samurai crushing a rebellion led by Amakusa Shiro Tokusawa. Before he is killed, he then makes a vow to renounce God and have his vengeance at whatever cost, even to work with the devil himself. Okay, due to my producer, my would-be producer, aka Mom, I had to tell you all what a necromancer is, so that, you don't put in the comment box, what's a necromancer? A necromancer is a spellcaster and or wizard, sorcerer, whatever you want to call it, that controls the dead, can raise the dead, control the dead, and make the dead their slaves. As a matter of fact, the term zombie comes from voodoo, where a voodoo priest or a voodoo sorcerer or something would resurrect a dead person and make that person their slave. Undead slave, be it. A zombie. So, yeah, necromancer. Got that out of the way. Years later, a samurai is met with the resurrected Shiro Tokusawa, promising him an army of the undead from the newly resurrected necromancer. A politician working with the forces of darkness. I can buy it. Yep. With the new samurai resurrected, his claims are proven that he is, in fact, a necromancer, and with this new army, he will conquer the world. We then meet our hero, Jubei Yagyu, who is asked by the grandfather of two of his female students that they come with him to have positions as servants in a lord's castle. Alright, Jubei Yagyu. If any of you don't know who Jubei Yagyu is I will give you a quick synopsis. Jubei Yagyu was a well-known samurai in Japanese culture. He's still adapted and he's had tons of media, movies, TV show, video games, books. You can always tell it's him because of his eye patch. Well, yeah, he doesn't have his eye patch right now, but I swear to you, you'll know him by his eye patch. One thing about it is that in many legends, he's been both a ninja and a samurai. Sometimes even both. People have a hard time keeping it connected at times. But it turns out that the Lord is the one working with the necromancer. One of the women manages to escape from the castle, but sadly, she was followed by the bad guys who attack the dojo. One of the undead samurais decides to take Jubei on one-on-one, and he's about to learn a painful lesson. But it turns out that he can't be killed, so he runs away for now, to report to his master. The girl then says that though she made it out, her sister is still inside, and they have to go and rescue her. Shiro then decides that if this samurai is not going to be a team player, he might as well get rid of him.
Oh, okay, so the evil samurai can be killed. They just have to have that person's blood. Okay, they have to have their blood on a blade and put on the sign of the reverse cross, a common sign in devil worship. Okay. Hey. All right. Okay, this might be tougher than it looks. How do we do this?
Shiro's follower then tells the other girl what's going to happen to her.
Inside your body, a dead man will be buried there. That dead man will feed on your entrails. He will thrive and grow within your body. And when his bones have consumed everything inside you, they will burst out into this world.
So the villain's plan to resurrect dead samurais is to use young girls as sacrificial victims from which the demon will enter into their body and feast on them from the inside until finally the samurai is reborn as a demon that can't be killed. Well, ladies, that's one way to get a man inside of you.
Jubei's followers go to rescue the girl, while Jubei himself serves as a distraction to keep them busy on him. The escape is successful. Jubei and his followers go to stop Shiro, but only to run into problems of their own. Jubei then fights one of Shiro's other followers. There's a spearman in a duel to the death. But the spearman tells Jubei something about the girl he rescued.
That girl over there. She killed herself by biting through her tongue. What a twist!
But Jubei doesn't let that bother him, and he decides that he's gonna kick this guy's ass. Defeated, the spearman decides to take his own life.
That is when I must die.
But Jubei and his followers are not out of the woods, because they now have to face the most fearsome samurai of them all.
I have returned. Miyamoto Musashi.
Oh my god, Jubei Yagyu versus Miyamoto Musashi. Two of the greatest samurai to ever live. Clashing! This is awesome!
But things don't look too good for Jubei at the moment. But Jubei's student has come to the rescue, and using her own cursed blood, provides a seal to kill Musashi.
With my own demon blood!
But in his last moments, she is stabbed with the same sword she used to kill Musashi. But with her death, Jubei now has a weapon to stop Shiro and his followers. Shiro and his followers decide to betray the lord that they are working with to resurrect the last shogun to take power for the country.
Duh! Well, that's what you get when you trust an evil necromancer.
Jubei then decides to go to the capital to fight Shiro himself, but a surprise is waiting for him, for it turns out Jubei's own father has joined Shiro and his followers.
Your wish is the same as mine. I will fight you and not hold anything back. And be it God or be it Serpent, the one who brought us together here has my undying gratitude. Jubei.
Here's Jubei!
Jubei decides that it's time to end this and kill Shiro himself.
Hail to the Shogun, baby. And that is Samurai Resurrection. Should you see it? Yes. Though there are some bad parts of the movie is pretty good all overall. And, you know, if you want to see a movie about a samurai fighting zombies, that could be pretty close. I mean, there are other movies with that, but hey, it's a good start, and it's better than some of the other stuff I've seen. So, from me to you, have a happy and safe Halloween. I'm the martial arts guy, and I gotta go to class.